it's Lily and welcome back. We are here at Universal again and I wanted to see if I could get my lanyard, and I was here about 9 o'clock and they were actually already gone for the day, so we got to get here pretty early to beat the bunch. I wanted to check out some of the rides that we haven't been on yet. I went to Despicable Me first. It's got a queue and it's really loud in there. I can't really tape, so this is probably going to be a voiceover. I actually wanted to show you guys how they were doing rides that have a pre-show. Some of them are opting to just not do them at all, and some have a block-off system where you've got to stand in certain spots and team members are actually lining you up in those spots. So it's taking a bit longer for them to fill the queues, but because we're at lower capacity anyways and there's less crowds in the park, it kind of balances out. It's almost like nothing's really changed. Wait times are still the same. Next, after I did that, I went over to the Shrek ride. Had some technical difficulties and I didn't get too much footage of that, but they did opt out completely on the pre-show for that one. They just have a line going across the side of the building. You're going straight through and they're lining you up row by row. After the show, you're actually requested to stay in your seats and a team member will then escort you out as well. They're going through every seat and sanitizing that. So because I was kind of confused with that one because they didn't give us hand sanitizer before. So they're actually sanitizing that after each show. But with Despicable Me, they did in fact give me hand sanitizer before you get to the pre-show, and then you're actually loaded into your seats. So the next ride I just went on was the Transformers ride. It's kind of sad how dead it is, but it was nice. I walked through the line pretty quickly. So I want to do a video on the ride layout because that one's pretty unique in that it's actually 2 stories. So let me know in the comments if you want to see a little bit more about that ride in particular. Okay, so I was just in Diagon Alley and I'm putting Matt on the spot. The backwards bust with the fish on his head as you're coming through the wall, the brick wall. I can't figure out who that is. One teammate told me that it might be the founder of not Diagon Alley, but of the Leaky Cauldron. So one person went to another person, went to another person, and I got Nat, who said he's going to find out for me. I'm going to come back in a week. I'll be back next Wednesday, and we'll see if he has the answer for me then. And if he does, props to him. That'll be awesome. They have one party in each cabin, and in row number 1, I hope I'm pointing to it, they make the group stand all the way to the front. And in group number 2, they make them stand in the back. That's how they're staggering-ish lines over here. So I am in a booth all by myself, headed to the Islands of Adventure side, and someone's going to come in here, and I'm pretty sure they're going to say, please stay seated at all times, and keep your masks on, and if there's an emergency, there's a button under the seat near the window. So it's going to be a little lonely for the next, I don't know, 2 minutes or so. I'll talk to you guys when I'm at the other side. Well, that was new. They actually added to their little spiel that we are under surveillance, which is in fact true. And then after the doors closed, they in fact came back on the stereo system in each booth and said the same thing. So seems like people have not been very cooperative with the masks when it comes to the train. So it seems in this area they don't have anything on the brick floor because it's probably just not staying. So they actually have lines here on the handrails. So just something to pay attention to. This place is so empty. I love it. We can appreciate the castle for all its beauty and glory and its magnificence. This ride definitely has the best of views, but be warned, it is quite shaky. So if you do not have a wrist strap, do not attempt this at home. I also wanted to get on it to see the new Anyways, that was supposed to be, I wanted to get on it to see a different perspective of the Jurassic Park ride. I've got yet again another angle of the new Jurassic ride, and you can tell that they're actually got the walkway to go right underneath it with the riders kind of hanging over your head, so that's really cool. Okay, so today I decided to eat at the Burger Digs in the Jurassic Park area, and I've got myself a bacon burger, I believe it was. So we'll see how that goes. I did the mobile order. This time I did it. The first time that I talked about it, Chris did it, so it was my first time experiencing it. And it is a little weird. I'll try to put, it is a little weird. I'll try to put a video to show you guys how to do it. But not all, it's only the dine-in areas that feature it. So it is a bit complicated. The quick service one seems to not have it yet. They might be introducing it later. We'll find out. Yay, it's eating time. It looks delicious. This bun is beautiful. A little messy, but we'll work on it. Put my toppings on and get to eating. Okay, so I just secured a virtual line for Hagrid's ride. It's about 20 minutes away, so I'm going to see what else I can do in the park. In the meantime, it is ridiculously hot out here, so yes, I have my umbrella out. So they have the Raptor Experience open, which I didn't think was open, but teammates say that they will open the very first day. So I'm going to see Blue, and I'm super excited.
Say goodbye to your new best friend, Blue. There it is.
exciting photos. No! Okay. If that happens again, I need you to throw the child in the raptor's mouth, okay? So doing the raptor experience was just enough time to get me into Hagrid's. I had a time slot of 1:40 to 2:20, and so I was able to make it. It is now 1:51. The lines are not bad, actually. So, one of the best rides. Let's go. Yippee! I also want to correct myself from a previous video. I stated that we put away our umbrellas and put them in bins. You actually give them to the attendant right before you get on the motorcycle, and then they just kind of lay them on the wall after the walkway when you get back off the ride. And you can pick them up from there. Holy smokes. That is a ride. I did try to tape it for you guys from a few of these, and I had to hold on a couple of times, so we probably aren't going to get the best shot, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try to edit it.
Don't mind the thestrals. Dead clever and useful they are.
You should probably hang back. Pick this up later.
I've got you, don't worry. Repair it. Sorry, I never was great shakes at magic.
Oh, Craigie, you're tangled in devil's snare. Repeat, Lumos Solem after me. Lumos Solem.
That was close. Oh, you found my missing screws. Best be getting you out of here before you get blasted. Now, hit those purple buttons. Dragon fire's got a kick. Well, I'll be. There's a unicorn. And look, she's a mum. Really lucky thing to see such a sight in the wild. But Merlin's beard, we did see Pixie, Scroots, and unicorns. Oh, and I'd be grateful if you didn't mention any of this to anyone back at Hogwarts. See you next lesson.